Hey guys, welcome to NHM Films. Today we're going to be creating the greatest football team you've ever seen. Before we get into the video, I know you love football. We love football too, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more football content. To start off, let's get the easiest position out of the way. Nobody other than Tom Brady should be starting at quarterback for our all-time team. We all know about his 7 rings and countless amount of playoff records. Who else would we rather want leading this team? Now we have to figure who we're surrounding him with. At running back, we could go a few directions here. We could go with the all-time leading rusher Emmitt Smith, who was a Cowboys legend. We could go with Sweetness, Bears' greatest player ever. Could go with Barry Sanders, the Detroit Lions legend, or maybe even Jim Brown, who was a multi-sport athlete that dominated in his era. The running back is going to be a tough decision to make, but I think I'm going to go with the 9-time Pro Bowl, 5-time first-team All-Pro Walter Payton. Payton still ranks 3rd all-time in rushing yards to this day. Now we need some offensive linemen to protect our guys. Who's going to be a better guard than Larry Allen? 6'3" monster. Dallas knows how to pick their linemen. Anthony Munoz is a no-brainer. He was an 11-time Pro Bowler and arguably the greatest offensive lineman ever. He'll be a starting tackle for us today. Give me Bruce Matthews to start as our other tackle. For those of you that don't know, Bruce is related to Clay Matthews. I think we need another guard and a center, right? If I want to make my offensive line unstoppable, I'm going to need someone reliable, someone I can count on every week. That someone is going to be John Hannah, a left guard that started every single game of his career. He was a 7-time first-team All-Pro that many believe is the second greatest offensive lineman after Anthony Munoz. To finish off our line, we're going to need a center, someone snapping the ball to our 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. I don't think we can go with anyone other than the 1967 AFL champion Jim Otto. Yeah, I don't think anyone's touching Tom Brady with this line. All we need now is some weapons outside. Wide receiver 1 is obviously going to be Jerry Rice. I mean, come on. Nobody's even come close to Jerry's receiving records. This is the easiest choice ever. For our second wide receiver, let's take Randy Moss. Moss had Jerry Rice production in his first 6 years. He had 77 touchdowns and over 8,000 yards in that span. Can't take anyone else for our second wideout. Wide receiver 3 can be Calvin Johnson. I feel like he could have been in that same conversation with Rice if he didn't retire early. We need a tight end to finish off the offense. We could go with Gronk, Shannon Sharp, maybe Antonio Gates. But no, we want Tony Gonzalez. Do you really think I'm going to pick another tight end over him? If so, go watch some highlights on Gonzalez and look at those stats. Our offense is taken care of. They're absolutely stacked with legends. Let's start figuring out this defense. We need linebackers to start. We already have 2 no-brainers, Ray Lewis and Lawrence Taylor. That's not even a debate at all. Those 2 make any all-time team. Now our third linebacker choice is going to be tough. Guys like Jack Lambert, Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, and even Derek Thomas could make the cut. Any of these names are acceptable, but I'm going with Butkus. We need some safeties now. Give me Ronnie Lott and Ed Reed. I don't care who plays strong safety or free safety. Either way, we're getting some turnovers and smashing mouths. Ronnie Lott's finger amputation story alone puts him on this list. He was absolutely fearless. For our cornerbacks, we'll draft Deion Sanders, Rod Woodson, and Charles Woodson. Mike Haynes could have made the cut, but it sounds cooler when you have 2 legendary cornerbacks with the same last name. I'm sure the fans of this team would create some sort of nickname for them. It'd be genius for marketing purposes. We're lacking a defensive line that we need to beef up real quick. Let's start with Aaron Donald as one of our defensive tackles and pair him up with Mean Joe Green on the other side. Rest in peace to the opposing offense. Defensive ends are a crucial part of the defense. It's pretty obvious we're going to be sticking Reggie White on one of those sides of the defensive line. Whatever side Reggie's on, we can stick Deacon Jones on the other side. Sorry, Bills fans, Bruce Smith almost made the cut. So with this defense and offense, do we even need special teams or even a head coach? Honestly, probably not, but we're picking some anyway. I want prime Devin Hester returning every kick and punt ever. We need a kicker as well, not to kick any actual field goals because this offense will never be stopped. But we need a kicker for all those extra points we'll be kicking. Justin Tucker is our guy since he ranks number 1 on the all-time field goal percentage list and is 166 for 166 on extra points. And he's going to be leading this team from the sideline. Maybe Vince Lombardi? Maybe Don Shula? Nah, I think we'll pair Bill Belichick back up with his old QB Tom Brady. I mean, they are the best duo, right? Unfortunately for us, we'll never get to see these legends play together, but it would be pretty cool just to imagine it. A team like this wouldn't even be allowed. But what would you guys change? Who would you replace on your all-time team? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
Perfect.